Unfreaking believable. Anyways, the Mets are just funny like this, aren't they? About an hour and a half rain delay in the eighth inning. Game was about to end. Then it resumes for another like 10, 15 minutes. They win. And then all of a sudden, there's a trade that drops at midnight, which is just, icing on the cake. The Mets have traded David Robertson to the Miami Marlins for 2 minor leaguers. And that's what we're looking at right now as the breaking news. So I'm obviously joined by my co-host right now through audio. Cannot be on video right now. But other than that, let's just get into this. Because there's a lot to say. Mets have traded David Robertson to the Marlins. Let's go. Oh boy, oh boy. Andrew, you there, buddy? How do you feel about this one?
I mean, I did say on the podcast, be sure to check out the latest episode of the Mets Weekly Podcast. We were talking about trade deadline stuff, and I said, guys, we need to lower our expectations on returns. I swear to God, I think Billy Apple watched it and said, you know what? I said I wanted to win next year, and I'm going to trade assets for think of 2024. So let me just trade for two 18-year-olds. I mean, let me, I guess, say this before, because I feel like we're just going to rip them the whole time. And I hate doing this. Marlins fans seem upset about the prospects they gave up. Yes, they're two 18-year-olds. They should have not been the prospects the Mets should be looking to acquire. They should be looking for, like in the video I made, AAA, AA caliber players to potentially help for next year. But, again, the return looks to be decent. But you have to sell a team that's got a $5 bajillion payroll that's going to sell, and you trade them for two 18-year-olds. Probably not. Again, I think it was Wayne Randazzo said, like, yeah, this is probably the worst team fan base to try to sell that to is, hey, probably their best asset, we're going to trade for a couple 18-year-olds. And the fact that bothers me the most is it's July 28th. You're telling me this is the best you could have got? If you make this trade on August 1st at $255, I would be upset, but okay. This is the best he had. He had all deadline to make a deal. This is what the best he gets. It's July 28th. And if you're trading your best asset, you better be getting ample value in two 18-year-olds. That's the best he could. That's the best offer according to Billy Epler. So, hey, it's prospects, and again, these kids are probably easily getting in the top 10 in the Mets farm system. So again, they're 18 and 21 in a decent farm in the Miami farm, which is a decent system. These guys easily probably slide into the Mets system in the top 10, top 15 at the lowest. But again, this is not the value of package that you would expect for David Robertson, especially that the fact that the Braves traded Pierce Johnson or whatever and got two top 15 prospects, if it was referenced or something like that, two top 20 guys, and this is the best he gets. So, deserves to get ripped because, again, we know how shitty Billy Epler is, and this is just another example of asset management. I mean, he got something for a guy who's not coming back next year. Can we stop trying to bring back another 40-year-old reliever? Look at Adam Ottavino. We're not bringing this guy back. Stop that. But, again, any time to laugh at Billy Epler, we're going to take advantage of it. And, God, once this season is over, if this guy has a job, Steve Cohen might be stupid.
Well, I'm going to completely disagree with you on this. This return sucks. Neither of these guys have any power, so I don't give a shit. Like, that's literally how I look at it. Neither of these guys have any power. Like, one of them's got a 30 grade power. The other one's got like a 40 grade power. Nothing. Don't care. It's garbage. Just a terrible return. This was probably your best trade asset, aside from maybe a few underrated assets that you had with Brooks Raley, who I don't even know if he gets moved. He wasn't moved tonight because he just pitched the 9th inning. But no, this is a terrible return. I'm not even gonna like go into it like just full on into depth. Like these two guys just like there's nothing with that. Fangraphs ranked him number exact. Like okay, great. If he's a great player overall, he's got no power. So I don't care. I really don't care. Like you need power with your hitters. Like that's literally it. Could McNeil get moved? Boy, I hope so. I hope they go deep into this core, but we'll see what happens. I don't care where the fuck they're ranked. I care about their skills at this point.
So now what does Tommy Pham get moved for? A fucking $1 hot dog and a fucking soda? Like, at this point. And even if they moved Rayleigh, you knew he'd be like, oh, here's a 17-year-old.
Here's Keyshawn Askew back.
Exactly. Like, and I kind of want, again, I wanted to shout out Showa to Shea because I was kind of with him where he tweeted out, like, he kind of point of, why would you want Epler to sell? Like, he's going to fuck it up. And would first move in, he fucks up. So, again, if he finds a way to move Verlander, like, again, we ain't going to get shit for that. Like, again, Pham's now, Kike Hernandez got for 2 nice prospects, but again, knowing Billy Epler, he'd be like, well, the Red Sox got a decent return. Let me get a shittier version for a better player. So, again, do you trust him? Hell no.
Can someone explain to me how the Rockies get 2 top 30s and then we get like we get a worse return for David Robertson?
Well, no, because
you want to explain that to me?
They both moved for 2 top 20s, so it's the same return. But
they got a 10. They got a 10 and an 18, didn't they?
Hey, you're Mr. Fangraph prospect rankings. We got a top 10, so that's all that matters. Fangraphs is better.
I don't care about. I'm not saying that. No, go fuck yourself. I'm telling you that if he has no power, I don't care.
No, you care about Fangraph. Fangraph thinks he's sexy. Fangraph, he's elite then. It's all about that Fangraph ranking, not about pipeline.
It's about the Fangraph grades, yeah, not the ranking. I don't give a shit about that.
Nah.
He has no power grade. He has no power. So what the fuck is the point?
We don't want power. We're a singles hitting team. That's what we are. The New York Mets. They've left in singles and fluke hits. 2021 Mets.
So far.
Hey, we won 101 games last year doing that method. It works.
I literally hope you are buried beneath the ground.
That's what Billy Epler
won't be up till 2020. I don't even think either of these guys are going to be up here at all.
Oh, yeah, they're 5 years. They're 19. Shit, 18 or 19. If they even become anything. Again, they have good numbers in fucking rookie ball. Again, it's rookie ball. Kids are fucking 18. No one
cares about their good number game rookie ball.
This is what they good hitting, good batting average, good OPS. One guy has a bunch of steals, but again, it's rookie ball. These kids are 18. Epler, you're trying to win next year, and again, you're bringing in return. This is supposedly, and you're getting guys who are going to be helping if they make the big leagues, the 2027 Mets.
They're really there really just isn't like.
And the other thing, why are you taking?
Give me something to be happy about. Like that's literally it. Like I know I get like called out for complaining all the goddamn time, but like give me something to actually like. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
And here's the thing: if you want to position players. Why the fuck are you making it with the Marlins? The Marlins are a pitching factory. They don't develop hitters. Khalil Watson's still dead. Every prospect they develop offensively, or at least offensive prospects, suck. When I saw it was the Marlins, I'm thinking, okay, Braxton Miller, one of their controllable pitchers. That cool. Maybe they dump one of their pitching prospects, and then Rosenthal says position players. I'm like, what the hell are we doing here? But again, Billy Epler, right? You got, and here's the other thing, and it's a little thing. Why the fuck are you trading in division? You're giving an in division rival who, again, should have sucked, and you should be whooping their ass. But you give them a discount. You don't use your best asset of buying down that money. You're telling me you couldn't buy him down to league min to get anything better than that? You're like, nah, the Marlins, they need to take that $3.5 million because we're poor now. They could have got exactly Max Myers, someone like that. I thought instantly, all right, the Marlins are going to trade their surplus of pitching. The Mets are going to get a controllable arm to put in AA and AAA. Nope, It's two 18-year-olds, position players. Like,
I don't get it. I understand it's a rental, but like, you've seen a lot more been given up for a rental.
and again, I know it's a starting pitch compared to a reliever. I know Ronaldo Lopez was in the trade. Freaking Giolito and Lopez go for a 2 and a 3. Like, again, it's starting pitching compared to, again, a reliever. But Giolito is he's a 3 starter at best. On a good team, he's probably a 4. And you're giving up,
He's an
your
ace
2 and
with
your 3.
James McCann behind the plate.
I mean, he is a generational talent with James McCann behind the plate, but you don't have James McCann in LA.
For those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this trade or you don't. Either way, help us out. It's free. Just
It's
right
midnight
there.
Eastern time. And he really had to make this trade
Midnight.
when Post Malone and Travis Scott are about to drop albums. I was in a great mood, and then Billy Epler just wants to shit on it. Like, you couldn't wait till the morning.
I don't really have any affection towards that, but
it's just, again, and we had a win. We're going to start this legendary run. We win the World Series, and Billy Epler's like, nope.
Yeah, that's it. We were so close to a playoff spot, guys. Why? How could they trade David
we're
Robertson?
a game behind the Padres. Once we jump to Padres, we're 2 games
Shut
behind the Cubs.
the actual fuck up. I actually will kill you.
I don't give a shit. We got to jump teams before we can worry about that last wild card. We were a game behind the Padres, and Epler's like, nah, let's blow it up. We had a miracle run.
I mean, I want to blow it up. Yeah.
Was that the Ranger? Oh.
I mean,
well, hockey and baseball are completely different things. The Rangers didn't give a shit for fucking Patrick Kane. They were gifted Patrick Kane. So again, not a comp there.
Gifted Patrick Kane and also gifted.
Well, they traded for
Terry win and still didn't take it.
Well, yeah, that's a different story.
I don't know how people want to blow it up. You know, I mean, yeah, will mess it up. And, I don't know.
Again,
we'll never have Epler's ear at this point. I mean,
blowing this team up, yes. Having Billy Epler be the one that has the fucking detonating keys, hell no. But
who's next to get traded? I think Canna goes.
It's Pham or Canna.
It's either Pham or Canna get moved. Oh, everybody acting like they know the first thing about Marlins prospects. I know that these two prospects suck.
They're 19. They're fucking just
zero power.
They can't drive. They can't drink. They can drive.
Zero power. I don't care. Fucking 5'11" catcher with zero fucking power.
He's a switch hitter. He's just Monte Grandal.
Oh, he's a switch hitter. No one cares.
It's trade assets.
No one cares. Who's closing the rest of the season? Ottavino?
Brooks Raley.
To be honest, I'd like Ottavino. I'd like Ottavino and Raley both gone too.
Ottavino, yes, I'm keeping Raley. It's like $3 million for next year. You need to fill some type of bullpen next year. The old guy, sure. You need to fill a bullpen.
Raley's old too. He's 35.
Raley's 35. He's not 40. He's got 5 years to be 40. And Raley doesn't need velocity. So
still old.
Phil Maton. If he's Phil Maton, he's fine.
So the Rangers are the front runner for Verlander. They can take him.
They can have him. Just give me something.
You replace Jacob deGrom with Verlander, they can do it too.
I kind of want that to happen. I kind of really want that to happen. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, that one really worked out, didn't it?
Hey, he's got like a sub-2 ERA his last 7 starts. It's back to looking like Brian Verlander. And the Mets are like, and he's like 4-0. He's got a good win-loss record. We know about pitching wins.
No one cares. What's the Mets' record right now? Exactly below 500. So
hey, they're in the playoff race. They're
$43 million for the guy to just be a stats merchant.
Well, yeah, and Jacob deGrom was a
Eric
stats
Chavez
merchant.
is going to be.
No, nobody's getting fired.
I don't see Buck going anywhere. Buck's not going anywhere.
Yeah. They don't have a pair of testicles. Front office don't have a pair of testicles.
We need to fire the entire coaching staff. Yeah, it ain't happening.
Mm-hmm. After the season, yes, not in season.
Nah, not after the season. They stay forever.
They stay forever. Sorry for the chingles if you can hear that. I don't know if that Mike picked. I don't know if that Mike picked that up, but that's my dog.
No,
So,
the mic
sorry
picked it up.
sorry for the chingle changle. I mean, that's Billy Epler's fucking nutsack just hitting the floor, just getting dicked, kissing, not just getting kicked. So again, how many days did it? Oh yeah, I can't wait to be in with the team on deadline day, so I can see. Oh look, Scherzer's leaving. Now look, Verlander's shirt.
Yeah,
Now
so
look,
you're gonna be
Verlander's
our
leaving.
inside source.
I will tweet out as many pictures and video and tweets out all the information. But now to take Robertson out the book. You know, I at least wanted to wait until deadline day. Like smart. I don't know why I'm saying trade his ass. He's getting hot. Pete Alonso's not signing. He's going to be a fucking Tampa Bay Ray after next year. He's not. This guy's leaving. Like, he's not signing because we're taking the money we'd sign Alonso. We're signing Soto. So buy Alonso.
Soto sucks.
Soto he hits homers. That's all you care about is power, right? He hits 30 homers. That's all you care about.
He doesn't. He refuses to pull the ball. Can't lift the ball. Pooh.
What? Why do I?
Why don't they just call up Vassell? They have nothing to lose. I mean, they will towards the end of the season.
I think it's September. Yeah, you probably see it.
Where do I see Canada going? I'm thinking Yanks or Mariners. Rangers are another possibility. Dodgers, maybe. But they already got Kike.
Yes, Ziegler's been hurt last 2 years. He's doing that Jacob deGrom arc where he just gets injured early in his career.
Yep.
And then,
Another prospect that Andrew likes that just sucks.
Who do you think will get fired?
Most likely get fired. I don't think anybody gets fired, dude. I don't think anybody gets fired.
I think
The only
Bethler
guy
gets
that
promoted.
possibly does go is Hefner, I think. But we are 6th in farm system rankings.
That is not correct at all, but that's funny.
I'm pretty sure we're 12th.
Yeah, we're in the mid. We're mid.
The Fangraphs. Yeah, probably because we actually have power in our farm system. Maybe that's why. No power on this team.
There's no power. There's only one guy that hits for power in the farm system. What the fuck are you talking about? Only one dude hits for power in that farm system.
We got. I mean, are we technically saying
one? That's one guy that hits for power in that farm system.
Are we technically saying Vientos is still considered a prospect?
No, he's. I think he's reached a day limit. Is it realistic that they would trade Matt Allen for a player who? Dude, Matt Allen's not a human being. He's not real.
Matt Allen has zero value.
He's not even a real person.
I mean, they should have traded him. We talked about. Can't wait for Stanley Consuegra. It's going to take a while for him. He's heating up recently.
So is Lugo. Lugo's hit some bombs lately too.
William Lugo. Lugo's kind of. We're 21st in farm system rankings. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more realistic. Yeah, that's more. That's more correct.
Any farm system that brings up a bum like Brett Beatty, that usually.
Or bums like, can you? I'm about to just go fucking curb stomp my dog. In about 2 seconds.
Aram had a terrible year. Yeah, Aram is really struggling.
He's struggling. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's still 20 years old, 6'3", 170 pounds. He's still got to grow into that frame. He'll be in Brooklyn next year.
Yeah,
Parada will be in Double A next year.
Yeah, he'll probably be in Binghamton by the end of the season. Yes, they love doing that shit. They did with Alvarez, they did with Beatty at the end of the year. Call him up to fucking Double A right before the end of the season. So I wouldn't be surprised if Parada gets called up like at the end of August.
Parada actually pulls the ball, which is nice.
No, he's dick. He got traded. We got to trade him. We have Alvarez, so what do we need Parada for? Yeah, I love.
I will say one thing. When I saw him live, he should not be a catcher.
Yeah, he's probably gonna end up in the outfield.
Pretty noodle arm.
Hey, Messi in outfield. Parada ends up being an outfield. There you go.
Possibly could be.
Stick him in the corner. Take him at left.
Colin Houck.
Bro, the fact that the Pirates are listening to offers on Holderman is fucking hysterical. So that shit was funny. Trade him back. Trade that
too. Yeah.
Well, they're always they suck. So it's not. I mean, we suck too, but
we have so many catchers. Yes, sir. I mean, most of them don't become catchers.
I mean, shit. Again, I say this: the Dodgers develop catchers all the time. Like, and they trade them. Will Smith was
Billy
behind.
Epler.
Yeah,
Billy Epler on why the Mets made the decision to trade
God.
David Robertson.
Oh God.
He said,
What?
"We were faced with where our club was at this point of the season. In this circumstance, the value of the players we've acquired exceeds our expectations, so we executed it." Does anybody see why like this guy didn't succeed in LA? Anybody else seeing that?
I mean, I think I'm starting to see something. I think I'm starting to see it.
Just
I don't know
trade
about-
Mark Vientos so you can rake. Listen, if I am Vientos, I'm requesting a trade.
If I'm Francisco Alvarez,
If I
I'm
was
requesting a
Vientos,
trade.
I'd request a trade. I'd want out of here. My hair is a fucking mess. Look at this
Let
shit.
Billy Epler take an IQ test. That's fucking great. What else do we want? Not much.
I got tons to talk about.
I ain't got nothing to talk about. Second, what? Oh.
No, we'll go to the half hour mark, and then we'll cut it short because it is pretty late. This isn't like Correa style news where we wake up at 3 in the morning and then end at like
5. Fucking 2-hour live stream.
5. What's the best trade chip we had? Yeah, I don't understand why. I would request a trade to Baltimore.
We're talking about Ventos. I would go to Baltimore.
Yes.
I wouldn't say Baltimore. I would say they got plenty of fucking guys that can play first base. Mount Castlewood and others, but what would be a good spot for him?
What's the situation with international? Gutierrez, I think, started this year. Hope we're still alive when they make the majors. I don't think either of these guys are going to be majors either because they have no power. So, power. No power. Yeah, Gutierrez. I don't even know how to say his name. He's the catcher, right?
Gutierrez.
He started off. Yeah, Gutierrez. Yeah. Baptist, I have no idea what's going on with him.
No.
This isn't a horrible deal. Convince me otherwise. Yeah. Didn't love the return. Yeah, I'm with you, Joshua. I just don't see how this is like.
Like if this was a Dodgers trade, you're like, okay. One, the Dodgers prospects, are going to hit more. Again, name me a developed Marlins bat that's come from the Marlins farm system.
2 teams. The infielder seems intriguing. All right, let's see how intriguing they are.
Yeah, the infield is going to trade values is more like there's like a 4 value player. It's like what the fuck, 3.8 or something.
Because he puts the ball in play.
I don't know. He had value according to I don't take trade values as fucking the Bible, but it was interesting saying the Mets won this trade. But okay, and not eating in
Miami win
the
World Series. Oh boy! Oh my God! He has a ceiling of 40 power. Woohoo! Jesus Christ!
They wouldn't have put all 3 of them together, but they could have easily bundled 2 of them. And then again, what a smart GM does, but we have Pham or Canner. You could have bundled either one, and then trade the other in an individual trade. But no, we have to have one be done because we don't have a competent GM.
Ceiling of 40 game power and 40 raw power. Great. And then this motherfucker.
We don't care about Pat. We're not the Dodgers. We don't care about homers. We care about shingles and on base percentage. We play the money ball game.
Look where that brought the A's.
It got him a movie.
Oh, 35 game power from from him as his ceiling. And raw power is 45. Nice. Great.
But again,
Fucking
Billy Epler,
ridiculous.
he
Two more
has his
noodles.
he has his fetish. He loves himself some on base guys, but no steal,
I
but no
love
speed.
it.
That's not his part. Is he can't find. Okay, you can have guys on base. Like if you want to build the Arizona model, okay, you guys that get on base that are fast. Epler's is like a bunch of on base guys that are fast, like no speed, no fucking athleticism or nothing. It's just
What makes you say that?
because he's Billy Epler. He just loves fat people. Dan Vogelbach's still fucking here. Like he just has a fetish for fat people. Like Jesus Christ. And they could totally take these two chips and trade them. That's definitely considerate. But again, we're not looking in the off season. We're still sitting here. So could these guys be flipped? Yeah, because we'll see. We'll report in rookie ball in New York and see the rest they play. And then hey, if they look good on a pipeline sheet, who knows? But we needed pitching, yeah. And the Marlins were a pitching factor, and the Mets said, let's get bats. Like, yeah, the Marlins developing bats, but they have plenty of pitching. But no, let's get bats.
Unreal.
And that's Billy.
Those of
Epler
you in
for
here,
you.
make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Mets have traded David Robertson to the Miami Marlins. For
Should have
two
just
minor
traded him to the
leaguers
Braves at this.
who kind of suck ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Honestly, should have just traded him to the Braves. Just get it over with at that point. If you want a shitty return. Could they do the Beatty thing where they call him? No, let's not call up Dom Hamill. Like if anyone gets called up, it's gonna be Vassell. I mean, at this point, shit, if they move fucking Quintana and Verlander, fucking if they move like two pitchers, and if they move Carrasco and
it seems like they just
fine,
want.
but
It seems like they just want young bodies and not young talent. It's just like that's literally what I'm looking at. Like,
I don't know. It's
the A's and the Mets are the only one. Funny.
I mean, if David Stearns, hopefully, but if Billy Epler's still here, how much does David Stearns gonna do? Like if this idiot's still here, which is probably gonna happen. Like what's gonna be the difference? Like I think Stearns will have more power, but if Epler's still gonna be the one,
you could have covered some money to get something better with Steve Cohen's flexibility for 1 year, but then said, nah, let's take these two high schoolers who can't even wipe their own ass.
Or drink a beer.
Or drink a beer in America.
In America, yeah, that's true. Put that caveat, that's true.
They both currently play in rookie level Florida Complex League.
Yeah, rookie ball, yeah. Epler likes his ages 40 and 18. That's true. That's good. That's a good one.
Billy Epler said that the trade of David Robertson doesn't necessarily signal that the Mets are open for business. They're listening on offers, engaging the market. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, hear me. You want to hear something stupid I think he's trying to say?
What?
He's trying to be the Mariners from 2 years ago. Where they're going to move. They moved Graveman, and then 2 days later, they bring in another guy. So, again,
it's all depending on how we do with this series against the Nationals.
Yeah, obviously.
A team that is really competitive.
And we had to fucking scratch and claw to beat them 2-1. Yeah, that's the series going to mean nothing. But
Senga, another good start today.
He got Jacob DeGrom. He got fucking gave up one run. He thought he was going to lose.
Senga's not Jacob DeGrom, but he's pretty
better.
good.
He's better than Jacob DeGrom. At least he's healthy.
Hey, when Jacob DeGrom came in here, he was healthy.
Well,
this team, man, what the fuck?
This team's just retired.
I don't know, man. Listen.
I just still can't.
Unbelievable.
You're telling me you couldn't call the Dodgers up and be like, hey, you know what? Maddox Burns, something. No, we have to get 18-year-olds. Like, no. So Billy Epler, Gotta
This
love
was
it.
the best you could do. Like, this was the best they could do.
4 day, and not even on deadline day. 4 days from deadline. This is the best you could have done.
I mean, am I wrong when I say that this guy just strives to do the bare minimum?
Yep.
Like, the bare minimum? So
And doesn't even
underwhelming.
it doesn't even get to that level. He's still fucking under. He's below doing the fucking bare minimum. Like, oh, he's gonna move an asset, cool, and then just not get ample return. Like when you have the power, you have the kind of leverage of say, hey, it's a seller's market. Again, like you said, Pierce Johnson went for fucking value.
So
And
apparently on the Marlins top 30 list, neither of these guys have actual profile pictures.
yeah, because they're kids, they're 18. They don't usually until they play in actual games they have pictures. So they haven't played in single A yet, so or ALOA because they're children. Because they're fucking children. Trevor Gott, yeah, another great acquisition from Epler. Controllable reliever. That's the controllable reliever they got to get. Well, Chris Flexen's actually out here dominating for the Rockies, which is kind of funny. But again, we got to saw it all coming. What? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Nothing I
What are
can
you
repeat on camera.
Oh, of course it is. Something fucking stupid. But hey, again, trust in the Ep Dog, right? We love the Ep Dog. Yeah, I don't fucking take that Ep Dog out like old Yeller at this point.
Executive of the year.
Oh man, bro, we all know we're gonna trade Justin Verlander for fucking
How the fuck
Omar.
did we go after another catcher? We need outfield prospect, natural outfield. I mean, that's not really what I'm looking at. I mean,
Yeah, the positions don't mean shit. Dodgers have like 9 catchers in their system. Do they give a shit? No, they got Will Smith. The
look at my
positions
hair,
don't matter.
man.
Yeah,
My hair
you
is a
look like
mess.
you look like you're aging like a fucking 90-year-old man at age 12.
Yeah, I gotta get this shit cut, man. I gotta next podcast. I'm gonna be bald. I'm making that promise.
I think you should just take it all off at this point.
Yeah,
Chat,
I'm
do you think
literally just gonna.
you think Carson should go bald? Put it. Start a poll.
I
See if
should
they
go
were to
bald. To
say,
be honest, I mean, I'm already balding. Like, look at this shit.
dude.
Look
Chat.
at this.
What do you think? What do you
Jesus
think?
Christ, man.
Is Corbin Burns a realistic? Yes or no? Not now, but
Not at the
off
moment, no.
season next year possible. God, all of
Call up Jonathan
Arauz.
Arauz.
Dude, he's got like 17
Hell
homers
yeah.
or some shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? I was looking at the fucking
Hell
minor
yeah,
league numbers.
brother.
Motherfucker got
Hell
17
yeah,
homers.
brother.
Luke Ritter hit another homer last night. Fuck yeah, baby. Red Dog. 23 now, I think, for the Red.
106
Leading.
max exit velo.
Hey,
Luke
you
Ritter.
want nukes? That's all that matters. He's got the most nukes in any of the whole
I
Mets
want
organization.
sustained nukes, and he ain't gonna give
No,
them
it's
to me.
all about nukes. It's just nukes now. Give me the nukes.
Yeah,
Give me all the
sustained nukes, exactly, at the major league level, which he's not gonna
Nah.
do.
Let's see. I have no trust in the Eb Dog ever, I think. Another voice. Cut it off, shave it, and burn it after. Oh man. Just wear a cap like every other.
Wear a cap like every other. I don't
True.
look good in hats, man.
Yeah, you look
I look like a fucking weirdo in hat. Like, let's test this out, right?
I mean, your
Like,
head's the size of a fucking planet, so it makes sense.
By
the way,
doesn't it?
What a random ass hat, by the way. Check.
Doesn't that look great?
This color gradient Mets.
That looks great, doesn't it?
Well, the hat doesn't look good. I mean,
I look like I'm about to sell hot dogs.
Carson's glizzies, gotta love it. Sabotage not working. Oh god, no dark magic. Can
I do it backwards? Does that work? That looks even worse.
You gotta get a hat that actually looks good. That hat is ugly, bro. You gotta burn that hat.
Who cares, man?
That hat is ugly. You gotta get an actual Mets hat. Like none of it is half orange, half blue shit, bro. That shit's ass.
It's the
exactly
not next to me, okay?
Not a 1970s cap, exactly, bro. That cap, fucking, god damn, that hat's awful. Now you get flamed. That hat is awful, bro. Get yourself an actual good-looking Mets hat.
Sure, that hat looks great. Yeah, I mean, I already told you I look like shit in these, so.
Oh, that's fucking great. Flame this that hat. You need to throw that hat in the trash. That shit. I'll mail you an actual normal Met hat. I got a few. Oh my god. Who the hell said? You know what? Let's stop painting the hat. It's like, let's just stop coloring the hat and let's change it to orange.
Shit, dude. And also, I mean, I just get warm so easily that like I literally sweat doing nothing.
Makes sense. I've seen you swing a bat. That makes sense.
No, I don't even sweat while swinging it. Like I sweat while doing nothing, and then
You
like
sweat while you
everything
watch
else.
Mets games. But
I sweat
all right.
sitting, like not moving. Like I don't know if that's just like an OCD thing or an ADD thing.
All right, we'll go for 5 more minutes. If you guys have questions, we'll answer for the next 5 minutes. Go to 40 minutes because at this point we've done enough Epler bashing. So if you have any questions about the deadline,
Never enough.
prospects,
Why the hell do people think selling was great when we have Epler?
yeah,
I don't
again,
know, man. Epler's never
ideas.
sold before. Remember?
Oh God. Well, no, that
Could
was
Brendan
he was.
Sproat will start in Sproat will start in
Probably,
Brooklyn.
yeah,
He'll start in Brooklyn.
I mean he might get some
He's
starts
older.
in the
He's
comp.
22.
He might get some starts this year in the complex, but then next year definitely probably Brooklyn.
To be honest, I would start him tomorrow against the Nationals. Is Sproat skipping rookie ball? Yeah, he probably is. Just grade this. Just grade this trade. I'd say D minus F. Fuck Epler.
It's an A plus. We won the trade according to Pipe to Fangraphs. So MLB trade
Shut
value. So
the fuck
we
up.
win. We got a 4 value trade here. Well, the Marlins only got 0.7.
I don't give a shit
we
what
win.
MLB trade values does. They don't.
Hey,
he has no power.
we don't care about power. We're not a power.
I care about power because I like 2023 baseball.
Nah, the Mets don't fucking care. They're a 1998 baseball team. They love it.
Isn't Jett a shortstop? Then why did we drive? I mean, the positions don't matter.
And neither of them are going to play short. Yeah, neither of them
Jett
probably
Williams
play short.
sucks anyway.
Jett would be at Jett the second baseman. Houck probably ends up at third.
Houck's going to be a third baseman.
Yeah.
Coming for Beatty's spot because Beatty's terrible.
I'll be positive and I'll give him a C minus. There you go. There's my grade, C minus. Because we got
knows?
a top 10.
One of these guys could be the next Ronald Acuna.
Exactly. And if Fangraphs thinks we got a top 10 prospect, Fangraphs is Jesus Christ himself. So C minus.
Yeah, that's no. Stop.
It's all about Fangraphs thinks he's good.
It's better than Pipeline. That's what I say.
No, don't be moving the goalpost now, motherfucker. Nope, don't you start. F plus.
Mister, I move the goalpost, sit on it, and split it in half. Shut the hell up.
I have never moved the goalpost once in my life. I have integrity.
Oh, getting up and moving something. That why?
I don't do that shit. No, so I'm laying in bed right now with my dog. I could easily go to my setup and walk 500 feet, but
Fam may be going to the Phillies next. We're getting Roman Quinn.
Oh God. No, we're getting Scott Kingery and Scott Kingery and freaking Sir Anthony Dominguez. Like, what the fuck?
Like, okay, so we've traded Escobar and we've traded Robertson so far, and we haven't had a single like
AAA player.
We haven't acquired a single guy who can actually be in the majors right now. Yeah. So basically just getting names to get names. Great. For those of you in here, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Watch the latest episode of the podcast that just came out this week. We will most likely be live for the trade deadline, the last hours of it. We'll probably go from 1 to 4. Maybe have some special guests, not completely official yet.
I'll be reporting live from Kauffman Stadium, but in and out. A minor league peanut vendor, yeah, pretty much. Again, when Coleman Crow is the only thing that you should be looking at, two guys being traded, that's a problem. Yeah, I don't know if I was just making a joke about Kingery. I don't honestly know if he's still playing baseball. It was just a joke to say, let's just get shit for Fam. But I love that you guys take it seriously. So. It's just having fun, guys. Come on. What? Yeah, Scott Kingery. Gotta love it. Hey, he hits left-handed pitching. Mets need lefty killers. Shit, we can get Marco. Shit, let's get Marco Pell too. Fuck it. Let's just get all these old fucking guys.
Marco Pell. What could have been
Bro, they took him over Chris Bryant. Imagine if the Astros had Chris Bryant instead. Like, God, they would be fucking loaded. Like MVP Chris Bryant on like the 2017 Astros. Holy shit.
Well, they did eventually get Bregman anyway. So
Well, they got bull. Then Bregman probably plays.
they also got
outfield.
They also have 2 World Series titles in the last.
But they could have probably won another if they had MVP Bryant in that lineup. Probably playing the outfield.
Well,
like,
the Cubs won 1 with Bryant.
So yeah,
the Astros
exactly.
won 2 with Bregman. So
well, they would have had both. That's the point. They could have had both. Like that's the funny one. You could have had Correa, Bregman, Bryant, fucking Correa.
I think the Astros are fine.
I mean, they're fine, but again, just Mark Appel. Just gotta love Mark Appel. All right, we gotta end this. If we're talking about Mark Appel, we got we gotta get up out of here.
All right.
The Marlins.
Some new stuff coming out this week. We'll probably have another trade video. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Because I had one that involved David Robertson. So that's going to be completely scratched. We also have, it's either going to be the end of the week this week or next week. We have our top 10 prospects, which I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of disagreements on, you and me.
Both of these guys probably going to be added now at this point. Our farm system such pool.
Yeah, I highly doubt it. But other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Most likely we'll be live for the trade deadline, August 1st from 1 to 4. Might have some special guests. We don't know. Check out the newest episode of the podcast. We got content that comes out throughout the week from clips and all that stuff. You just posted a solo video of you yesterday or 2 days ago of 5 controllable outfielders the Mets could possibly move for to build for the future. And that's pretty much it. Individual links all in the description from me, Andrew, and also our third co-host, Frank, who is not with us right now.
He's old.
He's probably sleeping right now. So either that, let's go Mets. We'll see you guys next time. One more time, the Mets have traded David Robertson to the Miami Marlins for 2 minor leaguers, the Miami Marlins 18th overall prospect and their 21st overall prospect, and Miami will be covering the remainder of Robertson's contract. We'll see you guys next time. Peace out.